Are you looking for the best TVs for PS5? In this video we will look at some of the best TVs for PS5. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Samsung S90D. The best TV for PS5 that we've tested is the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED. It's a fantastic TV that delivers an incredible gaming experience. Fast-paced action games look outstanding thanks to the nearly instantaneous response time, so there's almost no noticeable blur or ghosting behind fast-moving objects. The TV's input lag is extremely low, which makes for extremely responsive gaming, and its VRR support means you also get a nearly tear-free gaming experience. It's bright and colorful in HDR and SDR, so your games really pop. Due to its HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports, the TV can take full advantage of everything the PS5 and almost everything the PS5 Pro offers, including 4K at 120Hz gaming and games that support it. Being an OLED, the TV's near-infinite contrast ratio and perfect black levels mean that it will perfectly display the detailed shadows and nuanced reflections that the PS5 Pro offers with its new advanced ray tracing capabilities. If you need a TV for your current PS5 or your new PS5 Pro, the S90D is a near-perfect option. Just make sure you get one with a QD OLED panel. Number 2. Sony Bravia 9 QLED. The Sony Bravia 9 QLED is the best TV for the PS5 if you prefer to game in a bright room, and it's the best overall LED TV we've ever tested. It features a mini LED backlight that allows it to get extremely bright, and it has superb reflection handling, so it easily overcomes glare in the brightest rooms. The TV also looks excellent in a dark room due to its incredible local dimming solution that delivers incredibly deep blacks with almost no blooming. Its impressive contrast and brightness lead to a very impactful HDR gaming experience. It has a 120Hz panel with HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on two of its HDMI ports, meaning you can play 4K games up to 120 frames per second on the PS5 and PS5 Pro. It has HDMI 4M VRR support, which works well and provides a nearly tear-free gaming experience. You won't find the same nearly instantaneous response time that you get from an OLED like the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED, but games still feel quick and responsive thanks to its fast response time and low input lag. As a Sony TV, it's part of Sony's perfect for PS5 lineup, which includes a few Sony-exclusive features designed for PS5 gamers, like Auto HDR tone mapping, which automatically optimizes the HDR settings for your TV. Number 3. Samsung QN900D 8K QLED. With the PS5 Pro's 8K capabilities, you might be considering a new TV to play Gran Turismo 7 in 8K or to take advantage of the new AI upscaling the console offers. There are not many 8K models on the market, but there is the high-end Samsung QN900D 8K QLED. Not only is it an 8K TV, but it also has outstanding picture quality overall. Its contrast ratio is one of the highest on the market when it comes to LED models thanks to its highly effective local dimming solution, so it delivers very deep blacks with minimal blooming. It's also very bright overall, so it easily overcomes glare in a well-lit room and highlights really stand out in HDR games. Colors are also bright and vibrant on this TV, which is great for games with a vivid color palette. The TV's 4 HDMI 2.1 ports support up to 8K at 60 Hz, but they also support a whopping 4K at 240 Hz. Neither the PS5 nor the PS5 Pro can run games above 120 frames per second, but if you also own a powerful gaming PC, you might be able to put that incredibly high refresh rate to good use. The TV also supports VRR, has low input lag, and a fast response time. Still, you can get a nearly instantaneous response time, lower input lag, deeper blacks, and more vibrant colors from any OLED on our list. Those factors are more important for picture quality than pure resolution, so unless you really want to play the likely small amount of games that will actually support 8K on the PS5 Pro, your money is better spent on a high-end 4K model like the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED. Number 4. LG C4 OLED. If you want an OLED that is one of the best TVs for PS5 but can also be an excellent home theater TV, consider the upper mid-range LG C4 OLED. It's a premium TV that delivers stunning picture quality. Thanks to its near-infinite contrast ratio, there's no blooming around bright objects, and it has deep, inky blacks. It truly looks fantastic in dark rooms when gaming. That said, while it gets bright enough to fight glare even in moderately lit rooms and has incredible reflection handling, it doesn't use quantum dot technology. This means that colors aren't as bright as on the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED. The LG partly makes up for it by being more versatile if you also own an Xbox Series X or if you also use your TV in a home theater, as it has better image processing, Dolby Vision HDR, and can pass through advanced DTS audio formats. Of course, it still delivers incredible gaming performance with a nearly instantaneous response time, resulting in crystal clear motion. It's also packed with gaming features, including full HDMI 2.1 bandwidth support for up to 4K at 144 Hz on all 4 inputs. This means you can take full advantage of the 120 frames per second capabilities of your PS5 or PS5 Pro while having a bunch of other HDMI 2.1 devices connected. Number 5. LG B4 OLED. The LG B4 OLED is the best 4K TV for PS5 in the mid-range category that we've tested. It's a truly splendid TV, with only a few drawbacks compared to the more expensive LG C4 OLED. The TV has all the features of the C4, although the B4 is dimmer in HDR outside of Game Optimizer. While using Game Optimizer, the TV's HDR brightness is essentially the same as that of its more expensive sibling, which is great. Like the C4, it delivers outstanding picture quality, with its near-infinite contrast ratio delivering inky blacks at the same time as bright highlights, which is great for the ray tracing upgrades that the PS5 Pro offers. It even gets bright enough to fight some glare in a room with the lights on. Its 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports offer up to 4K at 120 Hz support, and you won't miss out on the 144 Hz support the C4 has, since neither the PS5 nor PS5 Pro support 144 frames per second. It's compatible with every VRR technology, has a nearly instantaneous response time, and has an extremely low input lag. Overall, this TV is a great entry point into the OLED market. If you're solely using it with your PS5 or PS5 Pro, you don't really miss out on anything by choosing it over the more expensive C4, so you can save some money and put it towards the PS5 Pro.